Welcome to News Today with Universal Parks News Today. I'm Tom Corliss. Here now the news for December 30th, 2021. And again, please excuse the Disney set. We know we're working on some things here. We appreciate your patience. We'll be back over at the Universal set next week. While Poseidon's Fury remains closed for refurbishment at Islands of Adventure, members of the fictional Global Discovery Group are now meeting in front of the attraction. Universal Orlando Resort shared the news with a photo of Professor Elias Baxter. Wonder where he got that name from. And two members of the Global Discovery Group. Professor Baxter is mentioned during the Poseidon's Fury show and by his assistant Taylor, but this is the first time we've ever seen him. According to the characters, the attraction may open in February 2022. While remaining in character, Taylor told us that tours would resume in February and we can get in line now. Yeah, don't do that, everybody. But again, it should be taken as a grain of salt, but the fact that they're allowed to tell guests that maybe it does mean in February we will get to see Poseidon's Fury once again, but you could always relive the attraction right here on our YouTube channel. With COVID-19 cases rapidly increasing in Florida, Universal Orlando Resort is now requiring all guests to wear face coverings indoors, regardless of vaccination status. With the rule now in effect, signage notifying guests of the policy change is now in place. We've already spotted a collection of signs at Cabana Bay Beach Resort, and while a majority of guests were wearing masks, we didn't see many team members asking those who weren't to put one on. In addition to all indoor locations, guests are also required to wear face coverings at all attractions from the time they enter the queue to when they exit the attraction. At the Bayliner Diner, more signage has been placed, also reminding guests to maintain social distancing. All guests we saw at this location were wearing masks. And with higher than normal crowds at the resort for Christmas, Universal Orlando is doing what it can to hopefully mitigate the spread of the Great Scott! Fans of Back to the Future are sure to love two new items now available at Universal Orlando. The 4-pack of buttons features iconography and phrases from the 1985 film. One of the buttons features the radiation symbol on Doc Brown's protective suit. It also serves as a reminder that during the holiday season, please handle your plutonium responsibly. This pin also offers the most accurate spelling of 1.21 gigawatts, although some fans still write gigawatts. The film's logo appears in red on a white background on this button. And finally, you'll never forget the correct speed to travel to 1955 with the button that reads 88 miles per hour. The set costs $11. Meanwhile, this 2-pack of magnets has some memorable images of its own. The film logo in traditional orange, yellow, and blue outline appears on a black background on this magnet. And finally, the DeLorean's classic out-of-time license plate is featured at the second magnet in the set. The set costs $10. Found both of these at E.T.'s Toy Closet, Universal Studios, Florida. If you've been looking for something to carry your gear in for a day of dinosaur watching, a new offering at Universal's Islands of Adventure has you covered. This new backpack features plenty of patches to remind you of your visit to Jurassic World. The Jurassic World word mark appears on the straps, while the interior is a basic orange. The bag is covered in themed embroidered patches. The backpack retails for $50, can be found at Jurassic Outfitters. Some cute Fantastic Beasts inspired by the Hogwarts house mascots are now available at Universal Orlando. We found these Harry Potter plush in Island Trading Company at Islands of Adventure. Each animal is wearing a scarf for its representative house. The plush costs $30 each. This is the second set of mascot animal plush they've done this year. Recently, fans of Universal Studios Florida's history have been blessed with tons of retro-inspired merchandise, and it seems like the nostalgia trip isn't over yet. A new set of 4 coins drawing inspiration from attractions past and present is now available at the Legacy store in City Walk. Each coin sells for $5, or a full set can be purchased for $15. If you remember the days when you were invited to ride the movies, this collection is for you. A coin representing Back to the Future the Ride features that famous DeLorean, along with the phrase, "Your future hasn't been written yet." Presumably, King Kong's coin is meant to represent Kongfrontation, that appears closer to the Skull Island Reign of Kong Peter Jackson version here. And you can call off the Marines. This coin featuring Jaws is coming home. And of course, the last opening day ride still standing at the park gets its due with this coin for the E.T. Adventure, featuring one of cinema's most beloved extraterrestrials. Each coin features the classic Universal Studios Florida logo on the reverse side. For more information on these stories and more, head on over to UniversalParksNewsToday.com. If you're enjoying the show, be sure to like this video, subscribe to Universal Parks News Today on YouTube for more great content, and click the bell for notifications. Also, make sure to hit select all notifications so you never miss an episode of the show. For UPNT, this is Tom Corliss saying the future is whatever you make it, so make it a good one. Happy New Year, everybody. See you in the future.
Welcome to Unplanned Downtime, a new home for creative, innovative, and outlandish programming made for Disney fans, including Cosmic Read Live, discussions and Imagineering attractions, Deep in the Plus, reviewing the catalog on Disney Plus, Ink and Paint, celebrating female voices in the Disney fandom, Boxed In, opening mystery packages and viewer mail, Picky Eaters, trying to eat our way across Disney restaurants, WDWNT the RPG, a tabletop adventure set in Tokyo Disney Sea, and more of your favorites. Subscribe now at unplanneddowntime.com. Remember, it's not an accident, it's unplanned downtime.